Starboat, tell us about what we're about to see off to the right.
Roger that.
It remains the only one of its type still flying today. It's a special guest to our event here this weekend.
I would desire to master high-performance flight in a jet fighter. The L-39 is a plus 8G minus 2G aircraft with quick roll rates and a 3,900-pound thrust turbofan engine that propels the aircraft up to 400 miles per hour. The L-39 is truly a pilot's machine with good responsiveness, honest feel. Today's demonstration is flown by Paul Strickland, call sign Sticky, retired Colonel, U.S. Air Force, and a Thunderbird pilot. Experienced in the A-10, the F-5, the F-16, and he did a tour with the world famous Thunderbirds. The L-39 is owned and operated by Dr. Mark Hale, call sign Fidel, who pioneered integrated design for F-22 Raptor. There we go. Coming around from the left. Keep an eye on his positioning the airplane. Below pass, another photo op. Here it comes. We'll be flying up the air close to 350 miles an hour. So smooth. Burn the weeds off your garden if you want to. Set yourself up now for what we call the flat makes a high G low altitude turn. slow down under 20 knots. Sticky out also can be seen. Ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention to the right, where in a moment you will hear the Rhino's two GE F414 turbofan engines spool up to their maximum power. After a brief systems check, Lieutenant Wheeler will increase and release the brakes, allowing the engines 44,000 pounds of thrust to accelerate the aircraft to its takeoff speed of 120 knots. On takeoff, you'll set up for a dirty roll, demonstrating the superior power and maneuverability of the Rhino.
Of the Rhino.
Getting ready to demonstrate the Super Hornet's incredible pitch authority within a 12,000 meter climb.
The Super Hornet is unique in its ability to operate at slow speeds and high angles of attack. Observe how the aircraft rotates 180 degrees while in a nearly flat attitude. Space gives it a tremendous tactical advantage.
As he passes in front of you, Lieutenant Wheeler will pull the aircraft into a vertical climb and pull back the bow.
Lieutenant Wheeler now locking his harness as he prepares for the next maneuver, the vertical pirouette. He'll enter the maneuver at 350 miles per hour.
Uncomfortable, -3 Gs. Watch him
nose 4 times while flying a square path through the sky.
Hunting more than rabbits. Lieutenant Wheeler's now setting up for the high Alpha Pass. This maneuver will showcase the incredible slow speed handling characteristics of the Super Hornet. Enter in your vertical climb to 3,000 feet, followed by a split X. The high Alpha Pass.
Bank and abruptly pull away from you. Lieutenant Wheeler is now setting up for a touch and landing. Lieutenant Wheeler now brings his throttles up to get airborne again.
Expeditiously at the altitude for better fuel efficiency. The Super Hornet will execute a maximum of 1 time. Watch the aircraft continues to accelerate.
Until their aircraft is back aboard exploding home. Landing on board a tiny moving runway to feed a floating seal is extremely challenging and a matter of great pride. Ladies and gentlemen, watch as Lieutenant Wheeler approaches from the left with a carrier brake and then full stop landing. To train pilots and weapons systems officers at Naval Air Station Lemoore, California. Lieutenant Wheeler currently serves as an instructor at VFA-122. Spends most of his time teaching new pilots and weapons systems officers how to employ the Super Hornet. Currently, there are over 24 Super Hornet squadrons in the Navy, some of which are at this moment flying in support of Operations Enduring Freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the Rhino Demonstration Maintenance Crew, who have meticulously prepared the aircraft and ensured that all systems were safe for flight. 82 Pop from Maryville, Tennessee. 82 Adams from Bloomfield, Michigan. And 83 Summers from Mount Shasta, California.
Of today's flight.
Beautiful. Look at that. Keeping that nose in the air, breathing out all that speed. Now there's a wheelie. Gently. And that's not something you say very often about naval aviators' landings. Gently.
While we're at it, all our servicemen and women, smoke is on! Hit it, Dano! Here is Bill Stein as he climbs to the very top of the box now. And once he gets up there and out of energy, he's going to turn that into falling, not flying, in the fastest knife edge spin ever seen on the air show circuit. So here he comes now, and he's just going to whip that airplane around as he falls. Not flying now. Round and round he goes in a tremendous rate. Now he's going to get nose down. He's got to connect again. He's got to get flying. He's going to spin while he does it. And so it begins, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Bill Stein. Instead of a snap roll, he's going to tumble the airplane out. Now his turnaround technique will be when he pulls the shark's tooth, pulling the vertical, pushing over the down line to begin some roll. So he's going to float, POG, just float over the top and change direction. Building up the energy he needs to build a spiraling tower in front of us, where he will pull to the vertical, rolling, adding rudder, and an off-balance roll. And at the top, he's going to push the stick forward, reverse rudder, to start spinning. The very top, bringing the stick back to an upright, flat spin, and disconnect again, and fall. Fall with style, but stop play. So right now, he's going to, and there it is, flat spin. He's falling, that might as well be a manhole cover right now. He's got no lift, he's got to get the nose down, the speed up, and he rolls while he's doing it, and now pull out as he connects with just enough room to clear the ground. He knows exactly where to put it on the numbers. This time turning around, what's known as the crop duster turnaround. A lot of pilots out here in the west. Learning their aerobatics, doing a lot of crop dusting. When he drops down this time, he's setting up for enough speed and energy to do something called the slide winder. He's winding and sliding. There he slides, and around he goes, tumbling end over end in the airplane.